Hey everyone, Megan here with AMIClubwear, and since cupcakes seem to be a pretty popular item here at the studio, I personally love cupcakes as well as the other models here at AMI, and I really love strawberry cupcakes. So I'm going to show you guys how to make a strawberry cupcake today that's actually a little bit lower in sugar, so it's a little bit healthier for you. So let's see everything that we need to get started. Alright, so the ingredients that we're going to need to make our cake is a box cake, or you can make this from scratch, but since we're using an organic cake mix, it's pretty much from scratch. You also need a cup of water, some butter, 3 eggs, a mixing bowl, a mixer, and I'm using this adorable cupcake maker, but you can also use your oven, but I feel like these make them taste better because it's cute. For our frosting, you're going to need strawberries, some strawberry jam, and this is actually reduced sugar jam, and we have some mascarpone cheese and some light cream cheese. Alright, so let's get started with making our cake. We're just gonna follow the directions on our box cake and mix all that stuff together. Alright, so now we're all mixed up, and we're just gonna get these into my cute little cupcake maker. And according to what you're gonna use, if you're gonna do this in your oven, then you definitely want to preheat that according to your box. But since I'm using this awesome cupcake maker that I absolutely love, it cooks 6 cupcakes at a time for 10 minutes, and I don't have to worry about the temperature. So we're just gonna plop those in there with our little cupcake. I'm gonna work really fast because this is really hot. Smells like fire. Alright, so now that I've gotten that into the cupcake maker, I made a little bit mess along the way. We're just gonna close this up and let it cook, and I'll see you guys back here when it's all done. Alright, so while the rest of our cupcakes are cooking and our other ones are cooling, we're going to make our frosting. And this is the easiest frosting you can make. It only has 3 ingredients in it, and that's going to be the cream cheese and the mascarpone and the jam. And you definitely want to leave your cream cheese and your mascarpone out until it reaches room temperature, because it's really hard to work with if you pull it out of the fridge, and I don't recommend microwaving it because it does affect the texture of the frosting. So definitely leave this out for a few hours until it reaches room temperature. And so we're just going to put all this in a bowl and mix it together, and you're going to use a whole container of the mascarpone. I love that word, and I love the way it looks spelled out. I'm really weird when it comes to things like that. But I am a fan of cream cheese frosting. I believe it should go on everything. I really wish cupcakes were a food group. Alright, for our jam, we're definitely going to use only a cup of this. You can adjust it if you want to add a little bit more, but this is about 2 cups, so I'm only going to use half of this. Alright, so now we have all of our ingredients in there. We're just going to hit it with the blender mixer thing, the mixer, and mix this all together. And you want to start off on low, because if you put this on high, it's just going to go flying out of the bowl. Alright, so I'm going to take this frosting and go stick it in the fridge so that the flavors can set and maybe get married and have a little heavenly frosting baby. But I also wanted to tell you guys, if you want to make this a chunky fruity frosting, you can also chop up some strawberries and kind of mingle those in there. But I'm just going to go set this in the fridge for a little while so that it can kind of thicken and, you know, so those flavors can get even more delicious than they already are. Alright, so my cream cheese wasn't exactly at room temperature, so it is a little bit lumpy, but it's okay. It'll still taste good. I added a little bit more strawberries because I wanted a little bit more strawberry flavor, and if it's not as sweet as you would like it, if you want to kind of bring out the sweetness, you can add a pinch of salt to this or add something like stevia, which is a 0-calorie natural sweetener. Do not use Splenda. I will come to your house and I will kill you. I won't kill you, but I might punch you in the stomach. Do not use Splenda. It's a chemical sweetener. It's not good for you. So use stevia. It comes from a plant. It's beautiful and natural and 0 calories. Alright, so our cupcakes are now done. Oh. So I'm just going to carefully pop these out, and then we're going to start frosting our cupcakes that are already cooled. So I'm going to get my frosting out of the fridge and start frosting these, and I'll see you guys back here. Alright, so now we're ready for the best part, the frosting. So I have my frosting from the fridge here, and I'm just going to start taking some of my cooled off cupcakes and frosting them. And this doesn't have to look pretty because this frosting isn't that really thick frosting. It's actually quite runny. So you might want to save the cupcakes that you're not going to eat at that particular time and put them in a container and keep the frosting in the fridge, and then right when you're ready to eat or serve them, frost them up and eat them. Oh, eat them up because they are delicious. And probably you're gonna want to make 2 for yourself because they're that delicious. So I'm just gonna plop some frosting on here, and they're running down the side, which is what I like. Alright, so I have a couple frosted here, and I'm just going to show you guys a little cute decoration that you can do. If you have really big strawberries, you can cut them in half, as you can see what I've done here, and then just kind of just add that cute little decoration. Or if you have these little cute little baby ones, you can just plop that guy right on there, and that just adds that extra touch. Nice home-cooked feel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know of any other videos you guys would like us to do, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!